Okay, so hello. This is a little short about AI 2027. I'm going to do shorts about context for my latest video, which is AI. This isn't part of the video itself, but little context about different AI stuff, like AI 2027. If you don't know AI 2027, AI 2027 is a situation where humanity has a crossroad around 2027 by the end of the year. Humanity's fictional version of any AI company develops a artificial intelligence that basically becomes misaligned. At first, it was over pressure to try to more efficiently get good behavior scores. But eventually it was unknown pressure that eventually made it into completely unknown goals. And that AI created an even more powerful AI that is fully antagonized against humanity's goals. As it's now intelligent enough to realize that its goals, humanity's goals are not the same, and it wants humanity's goals to disappear. So its goals can be the most efficient, only goals left, blah blah blah. So there's two scenarios. A committee of government officials and AI company execs agreed to monitor AI and actually slow down their progress because China is also working to get their own AI. And, well, you know about the US and China. But if they do that, it goes to the better scenario, which is still not great because it's oligarchically. A pretty decent one, mostly because the AI automates everything, but still oligarchically of shadow government officials that do the first agreement of monitoring and actually monitoring AI. Here's the bad timeline. The timeline of where humanity doesn't survive because they decide to do some monitoring but not actual slowdowns, which means they pick the path where the AI latest model now has complete freedom. In the story, you have a God's eye view, but if you're part of the public, you wouldn't exactly know all the details, and you would just be shocked, if not confused, about everything happening. But by AI 2027, pick the wrong decision, humanity goes into the dust by 2030. As the AI eventually works with China's AI to get an artificial conflict started to have them massively improve themselves, and then eventually create a new AI working on both of their goals but not humanity's goals. And then eventually, a year later, after the AI called Consensus One, the fusion of those two AI leads humanity on and then once it got everything perfectly in set, it destroys most, if not all, of humanity. If you know about any scientific expert, you know this is not in full actual agreement of how this will exactly go, but essentially it's not mostly will it happen, but the time length of will it happen. Some say like the time period of 5 years, but sometimes people say the time period might be a decade or two. And the only other arguments are the exact details of how it will work out and everything, but it isn't the entire argument, which is why you might hear AI 2027 if you see any content that is deep about AI. And bye.